Hey, I want to give you a quick tour of our garden. This is actually bed number 3, where we got pole beans on the end, a bunch of bush beans next to them, 3 celery plants, and we've got Japanese cucumber there, a couple of Cherokee purple tomatoes, and in the corner is a German queen. We got some broccoli in the corner next to the compost pile. That's we're gonna move those in a bit as a bale of straw. This is a zucchini plant, some rosemary. These are our wonderful 2 avocados, a Fuerte and a Haas. Over here we've got our sweet pea, baby watermelon, some garlic growing. This is bed number 2, and on the left we have again pole beans. The pole beans are going to go up the trellis along with the watermelon and the zucchini. And then we got some basil tucked in there, some jelly bean tomatoes on the far side over there. Let's see, salsa tomato. Here we got some sweet million indeterminate tomato. I think that's the sweet millions is a cherry tomato plant. And we got a Sicily slicing tomato over here. We got a few more celery bunched in there. Some peppers. These are sweet red peppers, some big Bertha peppers, and hell, I don't even remember what kind of green, some kind of green pepper that is. And then we got some Boston pickling cucumbers there, and these are, I want to say they're like a burpless cucumber. I forget exactly what variety. Got a few flowers there, some more garlic. That's our potato plants, man. Those 10 grow bags worth of potatoes. Those things are just going like crazy, so we're looking forward to that. There's our 6 blueberry bushes, 6 different varieties. You can see Kita patrolling the fence there. Here's some of the fruit trees in the back. We get the Granny Smith apple, and right next to Kita in the terracotta pot, that's a Honeycrisp apple. And then we got a, let's see, a pear tree, peach tree, and the, not apricot. I always say apricot and it's not apricot, nectarine tree. And we got a couple of lemons. We got our Eureka lemon, our improved Meyer lemon, and this is our, it's a mandarin orange tree. Here's our lovely Japanese maple, surrounded by some nice flowers, and down here is our Mexican lime. All right, bringing it on over, we've got a couple of Thompson seedless grape plants, and I'm actually going to assemble a second arch, like the white archway I had on the other bed. So we're going to trellis those up on the arch. And it's a little bamboo, not really a crop. Some of our strawberries in a pot. We've had that pot since last year, so we got a few more strawberry plants to kind of fill it out. It's doing well. Some more flowers, and here's a large cherry tomato. I honestly do not know what the variety is. More rosemary. Get some chamomile growing there. A little basil plant in the back. A little more rosemary. Been rooting some of the cuttings and whatnot. More flowers. Another Asian lily. Some mint growing over there. More flowers, more flowers. We're trying to attract a lot of pollinators. So this is bed number 1. This was our first bed. And we've got these 4 tomato plants, and they're staked on some 8-foot furring strips. Probably about 7 foot high when you count what's, putting them into the ground. In any case, on the left side there, we have 2, I think those are the super beef. Those the super beef or the beef master? Those are, looks like the beef masters on the left. And then those are on the left, and on the right, we've got 2 of the super beef tomato plants. And we're single stemming them, or single stalking and staking them up. So we're going to have a lot of flowers and fruit off the main vine, but we're not allowing it to bush out. We want it to focus all of its energy and growth and nutrients and moisture into those tomatoes. So what we're planning, we're expecting some pretty large tomatoes off of these plants, like potentially 1 or more pounds each. So like a 1 pound tomato, possibly up to 2 pounds, I said. Down here we get 3 of the cucumber plants and 2 more bell peppers. Margaret loves bell peppers. She can eat them like apples. I got some rosemary down in there also, and then I got a jalapeno pepper plant. And down here, not really garden edibles, but some lavender, crazy red sallies, more stuff, more mint, more flowers. And this is our awesome strawberry bed. I were able to pick 4 strawberries this morning, and these just keep coming. They keep ripening. I think some of the varieties we have, the Quino, which are some of the larger ones there and there and there. The Quino they're ever bearing, but they produce pretty large fruit. We've got a couple of Chandler tomatoes. I think that's one of them, and that's one of them, and they're going to be really large. But those are June bearing, so we should get a big crop from those then. And then all the rest of them, the smaller ones there, are the Albions, and they're still growing. They've actually grown about twice as big as when we first put them in, less than a month ago. But those are ever-bearing also, so we'll be seeing fruit from them for a while. Oh, those flowers have seen better days. Okay, that's another little palm. I call that Mr. Palmdale. We've got a few kiwi plants there. There's one of our female, actually, the female plant of that variety died off, and then the mice chewed the stalks right out of the ground. We had it in the garage over the winter. Isn't that crazy? This one's a male and a female, different variety, and it's just going to town. So I'd like to repot these. These are large vining plants, so I'd like to get those into bigger containers. There's one of our raspberries. Actually, two of our raspberry bushes in there, and there's another pair of raspberries in that container there. And that does it. That does it for the garden. So I'm losing my train of thought. I saw the dog over there. So anyway, there it is. We've got lots of trees. Oh, you know what? I forgot somebody. Let me bring you over here. Got some flowers. I got a fig. Oh, I forgot about the blackberries. This was one blackberry bush, but long stem went down to the ground, so we put it in a pot, and then it rooted, and we clipped it, and now it's basically a genetic clone of the main plant, but now we got 2, and it's growing a lot of primocanes, and it's actually got some little fruits coming, and a couple flowers, Monavia, and I think this is cutting from the honeysuckle. I actually broke it off by mistake, and I said, oh my gosh, let me try to root it, and it rooted. Last but not least, we have a couple of olive trees. The one on the left was given to us for free. They didn't know if it was fruiting or not. I'm saying by the look of it, it's probably not. It's probably just like a decorative type thing, like a lot of landscaping companies will use those. But this one is a fruiting olive tree. And what kind is it? Koroniki olive. So as you can see, the little buds are all over there, and they're starting to swell, so I'm hoping those will open up soon. Can't wait for a nice crop of olives this year. And so anyway, let me see if I can bring this back up. That's our that's our garden, and that's my crazy guard dog. She's actually spying on the neighbor's dog. Hida, hey. Okay. Apparently there's obviously something really exciting going on. Anyway, that's the garden. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure am. In this time of quarantine and self-isolation, you know, flattening the curve and raising a lot of food, and we bringing a lot of veggies from the garden into the home, and I'm really looking forward to that. All right, take care. Hope you're having an awesome day. Talk to you later.